Hello and welcome to the No Fame Podcast Null Shore Episode 11, Lost Time. If you want to keep up to date with everything we're doing over here as it's happening, you can check out our Twitter and Instagram at nofamepod. We also recommend a lot of other people to follow in the tabletop community. We highly recommend checking it out. Now, without further ado, let's dive into this episode of Null Shore. Guys, I did write a recap, and I'm going to struggle my way through it, I'm sure. Just to kind of do a brief overview of kind of what's been going on with the story so far. You all arrived at the lighthouse, and you split ways with the group. You basically took the kids and Lawrence, who, let's face it, could have been a kid, and you dropped them off at all their respective homes, and I just figured you probably went back to your house, unless you had something else that night. That's kind of where I was like, yep, and goes home.
For sure.
Cool. The rest of you were going through this lighthouse, and Ben ended up accidentally, through magic, communicating with what is now known as Oracle, this giant, absolutely giant wooden statue that was carved out of an old tree, a gigantic tree that used to sit on the shoreline along with the rest of the forest. Oracle told you settlers made their way to Null Shore way back in the day, hundreds of years ago, and ended up starting to chop down the forest. You guys kind of got a little bit of history and lore on that, where the forest was actually a part of a protection in combination with Oracle to protect your realm from this other dark kind of mirror image realm called the Sixth Arcana from seeping through and merging both realms together. But a powerful artifact that was keeping this at bay and helping the forest was stolen by some of these settlers, and that's kind of when things started to go wrong, where villagers were starting to get attacked, people started disappearing, and it's been kind of a whole history of that. There was Oracle told you guys that there was a few protectors, actually, and they all kind of disappeared. One was tried for being a witch because it was the 1700s, and that's what you do in the 1700s. You try people for being witches. And they were burned at the stake, and their cohorts vanished. No one has any kind of idea where they got to. And the protector of the forest itself disappeared a long time ago, as Oracle confused it for Ben, just because of his druidic tattooery. Tattooery? Yep. I have tattoos. I don't know. I don't know the word for it. Fuck me. Confused Ben for an old protector. You guys figured out how to kind of keep Oracle in one place. She was kind of all over the place and talking in circles a bit. And you guys locked her, or binded her, I should say, to your realm before traversing yourselves to the Sixth Arcana, where you're going to look for Dale. You're kind of putting Oracle's business. You're like, yeah, we know the barrier's breaking, and that's great. We got to find Dale, though, so we're going to do that first. So you guys traversed to the Sixth Arcana, this deep, dark realm where the sky is perpetually gray and the ground is black and cracked, and all of the moisture seems to be absolutely evaporated from it. All of the trees of the forest look kind of like they were burned, like they're all dark black and charred looking. You guys walk for about an hour when Ed, Ben, and Glomin all kind of felt a bit worn out, a bit mentally fatigued, even just after an hour of traveling. Ed took a seat, and Chad spotted something over the shoulders of kind of the group, like a dark wave kind of moving along the ground. Chad went to inspect what this little dark wave was all about, and, when he turned around to face the group, it turned out that this dark wave had made its way between Chad and the group now. So Chad decided, hey, I'm going to run straight through it and at the group. And failed his saving throw and was grappled by this weird tentacle type situation, which slammed him into the ground. The rest of the group incredibly surprised by this turn of events. But that's not where we're picking up. No. And you departed from the group on the outskirts of the forest, gathering up the children and Lawrence, and made your way to drop them all off before heading back to the Bethyl house. A long, exhausting night. You didn't really find it difficult to sleep. Like you guys were all pretty exhausted, quite literally. But yeah, you made it home, and even lately, your dreams kind of when you do dream, it's kind of all been the same thing. You're just on the shore, staring out at a storm off the coast. Thunder echoes from far away, and the winds kind of rush the shore. But you kind of stand unaffected, gazing out at this lone boat struggling against the tide. Lightning strikes, and the wave capsizes the boat, and then you kind of wake up, and it's not morning. And you see something like this. You kind of, I'll leave this up to you, your description, but you kind of see something near your window, like a bluish green shimmer, almost looks humanoid, kind of gazing out the window, and then you hear like a knock, from somewhere else, and you see the shimmer kind of react to this knock, and then it moves around the bed and then goes out through your bedroom door, like straight out through the bedroom door.
Okay. I want to go after it, like follow, like what the fuck is going on, but do I have something to hand that I could grab? Like, I assume I don't have a frying pan in bed with me, but like...
that would be, a little weird. I'm not going to say no, but it's a little strange.
Okay.
Like, I secretly love the idea, though.
Okay, I guess... I don't know. She'll just, get up out of bed. Something fucking weird has been going on. Continues to be going on.
What if you think you have something near the bed? It wouldn't surprise. It's up to you.
Yeah, I can't. No, it's fine. I can't think of anything reasonable.
You might have a fitted sheet pan.
Bedpan. And serious about sleeping. Doesn't get up.
She lives in the Renaissance period. You get up and you make your way. Actually, do me a favor, and what do you think? I left my notes vague on this because I wanted to know what you thought. But what do you think? Because you're not in the Bethyl house, you stay at the guest house on the same grounds. So what's the house like that you live in?
Oh, I think it's pretty small. Picture like an old-fashioned cottage. There's probably, you walk in and there's like one big room, and that has like the kitchen against one wall and like a sitting area, and then there's probably a bedroom and a bathroom, and maybe above the bedroom there's like storage, like a loft storage or something, like a peaked roof. Yeah, just like basically one room, but there's a bedroom and a bathroom and like a place to put stuff.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you open your door to like the kind of main area. Actually, the way you described this, My Nan and Pop had a cabin, and what you just described is exactly that. So that's what's in my head right now is my Nan and Pop's cabin. But yeah, you open up the bedroom door to like kind of the main area, and you see this. See, this is how vague. I was like, maybe downstairs. It's what my notes say. I was like, I don't know what Sinead's going to say. But yeah, as you open this your door, you now see this shimmer is kind of gazing out the front window of like the living area, like the living room side, if you think about it as like the one open area. Give me there's a couple of choices you could make for a check. If you have anything specific you want to do, let me know.
I feel like this is, I don't know, it kind of feels, oh God, but that's no good. I don't know. She's probably just looking around.
Just looking around? Okay. If you want to give me a perception check, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, that's a natural one.
Brutal. You're somehow, even though you just woke up, your eyes are not, they're like, does Anne wear glasses? Maybe you didn't grab your glasses or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I haven't slept, right? So I'm still exhausted.
Actually, no, you actually Anne got over her actual exhaustion. You're just tired.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah, you're not at disadvantage. If you didn't roll a disadvantage, did you?
No, that was a straight natural one. So
Sick.
I didn't see the point in rolling again.
Yeah, I mean, what's worse, right? Yeah, you still see what you see. It's still this shimmer. You can't make out like any kind of finer details about it, but it does resemble a humanoid, and what would be kind of the limbs, like they're kind of these spectral like arms, they're kind of gesturing wildly almost. That was an insight, so I'll tell you that your passive insight is insane, I'm sure, but
it is.
Your insight would be like it's in mid conversation. You just can't make out any more details about what it is, right?
Okay.
And it looked you can't tell. Well, I guess the way the limbs are facing, you can tell which side is forward, obviously, but it kind of turns to face to it like it's addressing the living room area.
Okay.
And you still see, you don't hear anything, but you still see like it's like it's in mid conversation. And then it decidedly points back out through the window, and then kind of turns around and is not really, it's like a one-sided conversation you're seeing basically, right?
Do they seem like they're reacting to that knock that I heard?
Yeah, it seemed like it when it heard that knock, it left and went out to that area.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go open the door and stick my head out and see if there's anything outside.
Yeah, you head out. You see a few more of these like little shimmers close by to like the entrance, kind of just out. They're not really doing anything particular. They're just kind of almost like they're waiting, or just kind of standing around.
Okay.
As soon as you kind of open the door and look out, a few of them start moving in, and then the first one that was near the window, kind of gesturing wildly, kind of acknowledges this happening, and then it starts to move towards where like your loft is, and it kind of like you see them start to kind of move in that direction, and then you're kind of standing there taking all of this in, and all of a sudden you are in front of your stove at the Bethyl House B&B, and daylight is pouring in through the window, and Olivia is looking at you. Anne, did you get that?
I'm sorry, what?
We got another special. Are you okay?
Yeah, definitely. Super fine. Quick question.
Yes.
What day is it?
It's Tuesday.
Okay, was that the day? What day did we go on the search party?
It would have been Monday, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, of course. Thanks, Olivia.
Like
definitely Tuesday.
She gives you this glance, like, I'm not sure you're okay. You're saying it, but I don't really believe it. And she's like, oh, I think those eggs are also done. And you look down and you're holding like your spatula, and the eggs are on like, one of those, I don't know cooking terms, but one of those big ass fucking ovens where they cook like 1,000 eggs at the same time.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Flat top.
It's a flat top.
Hidgon.
Just
I knew.
It's flat on top.
GM extraordinaire and cooking extraordinaire. Yeah, you see, like, you've got a bunch of eggs on, and and you're apparently mid cooking breakfast at the Bethyl house.
Okay, I will put a rush on to figure out what's going on and how fast I can get myself to a break.
Yeah, for sure. I think you're that doesn't really warrant a roll because that's kind of what you do. And you're also like the boss, so it's like, Olivia's like, I can handle. We don't got a huge crowd. I'll take care of what's happening.
Okay, I'm gonna step into whatever like back room we have and pull out my phone and like check missed calls, missed texts, or like maybe I like don't expect it, but like pictures from the time that I don't remember. Ooh, do I have like Google Maps on my phone? Can I spy on myself? Like, where was my phone the last couple hours? Did I walk anywhere weird?
Oh, that's
Anne
cool. That's
always
really
forgets where her friends live because she's really bad with people. So when they move somewhere, she has to go back and spy on herself on Google Maps to be like, where did I drive yesterday?
Mm-hmm. Clever. Yeah, give me a, I don't know if, I don't think everyone took this skill, but if you have electronics, do that. But otherwise, give me like intelligence check.
Okay.
Which I think is bad, right?
Anne's not super smart, but hopefully she can manage this.
No.
That's another natural one.
Oh, fuck. Get a new dice.
You're right. This one's dead now.
It's punished. Yeah. No more. Brutal. Fucking brutal. No, you just see that you're at home, and then it's like the blue line like goes like cool. 60 feet to
Great.
The Bethyl. Or how, like 100 feet. I don't know how long it is, but yeah, not far is what you.
Okay, then I'm gonna just immediately call Ben because I said I would call him in the morning. I think.
You call Ben and you don't get it. Just rings.
Okay. Well, then next up, I'll call Ed.
And the same thing.
Okay. That's it. I guess I know they were going to the lighthouse.
Yeah, they. I think everyone made that clear what the plan was. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna run out front to my sister, or my sister-in-law or whatever, and try attempt to subtly check if any like weird things happened in town at the lighthouse last night.
Oh, yeah. She looks, you kind of like leave the storeroom and head out front. And there's only a couple people really at the, it's like Olivia said, it's not a huge crowd this morning. And yeah, Joy is at the front desk, kind of just going through paperwork like she normally does. She's like, oh, yeah, what, is everything all right?
Yeah. I just, like, the breakfast rush is kind of done. I think Olivia can handle it, and I have to go bring Ben back, the ranger vehicle. He said that he might go to the lighthouse. I've been kind of stuck in the kitchen. Has there been any weird stuff going on after the search parties came back?
Oh, right. A couple of them didn't. I think a couple of them were pretty sick. Maybe they got something out in the woods or something like that, I think.
Huh.
We had an awful storm.
The old Gloomwood consumption.
Everyone flashes back to Glomin high-fiving everyone. Outside of the town hall. You're like, right. That makes sense. She's like, no, there was a bit of... there was a little bit of thunder last night, but it was... I mean, that's, it's getting to that point of the year. We're going to get hurricanes and all that.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks. I'll see you soon. And then I just bail on Olivia. Also.
Yeah, as you're leaving, she's like, okay, well, give me a call when and you like close the door. It's like ding, 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 ding. Out front, in like you can see like the parking lot where you parked the Blazer. You see the gentleman from the previous day who came in for breakfast. The older black gentleman. He's got green kind of beard and like a little flat cap and an overcoat. It's cloudy and he's got his like little umbrella tucked under his arm. And he's like, "Oh, hey, good morning. I was just hoping to run into you. Actually, while I was coming here to get breakfast, I'm happy you're in again this morning."
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
I don't know how I know this, but I don't think your friends are all right, and I think you got to help them. And somehow, I think I'm the only one that can help you do that.
All right, I'm already grabbing him and hustling him towards.
He's like, oh, right.
Yeah,
my hip.
We're moving.
He's like, I don't move as fast as what I used to move. And he's like, wait, stop, calm down. I don't think this rig is going to get us. I don't think this is going to get us where we need to go right now. I think, and he can.
Well, you don't want to take my truck.
I don't think any truck is going to get us to. And he looks like he kind of glazes over a little, like he's trying to remember something, but he's not able to. Like that kind of look on someone's face, like mine just now when I was thinking of the Blazer, kind of like, what was I saying? He kind of has that look, and he's like, I just woke up. I woke up this morning, and I was like, I had that feeling in the pit of my stomach, and I knew I needed to come here, and I felt like I knew what to do when I got here. To try to just can't shake.
Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna get in the car, and we're gonna drive to the ranger's office and see if they've heard from Ben. And while we're in the car, you can just think about it some more. And when he gets in, I'm gonna pat him and I'm gonna cast guidance on him so that whatever he tries to remember maybe works.
Oh, that's really cool.
Dear Lord, I need some help here.
Yeah. No, that's cool as hell. That's really fucking cool. You guys hop in and you start the rig and you give him a little pat on the shoulder and you see his eyes just kind of illuminate a little bit. Almost like some kind of fucking holy rapture situation, but like in a good way. Not like, curse you. His eyes kind of light up quite literally and he's like, that loosened some cobwebs. Well, I remember that. I remember that I don't remember everything. How weird is that? Hey, that's
not weird at all. I don't know where my last 6-8 hours went.
You don't remember? No, I think mine is longer than that. But that's gotta. And he kind of like, his eyes go wide a bit, and he's like, here's what we're going to do. He's like, that just shook some things loose for me, but I know exactly what's going to happen right now. And
keep talking.
Come find me when you get back.
What?
And he reaches out, and you feel like you see a breeze go through the trees as you're about to like leave the parking lot, and this wind kind of kicks up a bit, and you feel like this warmth, not like a religious type situation, but this nice calm day, like that feeling of emotions you get on like a lovely day outside. And he touches your shoulder, and everything kind of starts to go white. And in the Sixth Arcana, Chad has just been thrown to the ground by this creature. Ben and Ed and Xander and Glomin all kind of like look at this happening. And then Xander starts to like kind of glow this goldish white color of like this holy radiance almost happening. And then it's like a flash of lightning, and then thunder like roils across the sky. And Anne is standing exactly where Xander was. And everything around you is like a bleak dystopian mirror image of kind of just a little bit far between the lighthouse and like the town. You guys are just in the middle of the road on your way here. There's some frames of houses, like the houses look like they've been burned like to the ground, and it's just the old frames. All these black trees, charred. The ground has like this kind of blackish fog to it, and these little dark globules. But you kind of are now standing. Ed is sitting on the ground. Glomin and Ben are next to Ed, and Chad is way beyond all of them, kind of to your leftish, just kind of laying. And you see like this fog on the ground start to like, it's like enveloping him. That's what happens right now.
Okay, how far from everyone am I?
And you're about, I would say, 20-ish feet from Chad, who's prone on the ground with this like kind of gross fog, and these other like little black tentacle things are kind of like in the same vicinity as him.
Okay, and everyone else is right beside me, basically?
More or less, yeah.
Okay. So Chad's in immediate danger. Ed is on the ground, you said?
Yeah, he's kind of sitting, not like in an he's kind of like hands on his knees, kind of like...
Okay, and Ben and Glomin
are just next to him.
There. Everyone looks fine aside from Chad?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I see Chad in trouble, and immediately... I'm not going to say Anne's like... She knows weird stuff's going on. She definitely saw some people cast magic. She doesn't 100% know what she's doing yet, though. So... she wants to protect everyone. So it's going to be a bless spell on Chad, and let's say Glomin seems fairly self-sufficient, if I'm honest with myself. So Chad and Ben and Ed all get blessed just like immediately while she figures out what's going on.
Sick. Yeah, you cast bless as like you just kind of stumble into this situation. I'm going to start out this encounter with Ed, because spoiler alert, the Sixth Arcana has like emotional ties. Like it has like this element of wavering emotions that actually can affect you. And Ed, you rolled a natural 1 last session to try to like, as everyone was traversing through the land, through the Sixth Arcana, you did the worst. You did as bad as you could do. And while you're taking this seat, you are now under what is called the emotional rapture. And you are going to take an additional D4. You'll get a saving throw again, but you'll take an additional D4 of damage from creatures in the Sixth Arcana until you save. If you are hit by an enemy of the Sixth Arcana while you have this status condition and you fail your check, you get another point of emotional rapture. Yeah, so that is the status condition you are under, and everyone is going to roll initiative.
Okay. I can't, guys.
Another one?
Is that another
Two
one?
dice.
I rolled a natural 20.
The curse has moved.
Yeah.
I'm cured.
Oh, man.
These boys
Fucking
aren't Dexy.
brutal.
They're not Dexy boys.
That was my initiative, 17.
Everyone else, let me know when you get it.
Oh, it's a big old 3.
Right. Yep.
18.
3, 18,
22.
22.
Hut.
I rolled a 15 plus 4 on my bless plus 3.
Oh, bless. I forgot about that.
Oh,
What is-
yeah,
how
roll
much does bless?
D4.
D4.
That is everybody. First in begin combat. First in initiative is our boy Ben. You just saw Anne take the place of Xander in this weird flash of lightning and magic, and even the dust, the dusty fog that covers the ground, like, is giving a healthy barrier around Anne now as that kind of happened. Oh, sorry, Anne, did you have any special effects that are happening?
I forgot to roll.
Okay, cool. Just let me, I guess on your turn, we'll figure that out.
one.
Yeah, Ben, what's Ben up to?
Ben's gonna move over. I'm gonna move over here, crossing in front of
No special effects.
Anne. And it's good to see you, Anne. Chad, look alive. And I'm gonna reach into my pocket and grab some pocket lint. I'm gonna rub my hands together, a little static, and I'm just gonna kind of like do a little oogie boogie. And Chad, if you're willing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make a wisdom save to resist the effect. But if you're willing, I'm gonna turn you into a little bit of static electricity and use static tactic and move him out of direct melee of this guy. I'm gonna move him right here.
Right there?
Because I can move him 30 feet.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, and he would have passed through that guy, so that guy needs to make a dex save and take lightning damage.
Sick.
Ooh.
Super not dexterous. We'll see how this goes. What's the DC?
15.
15. Oof. I need to roll.
18.
Yeah. I need to roll high. Yeah. I don't do it. That's a fail.
9 points of lightning damage.
Let me
is
see
what I
here.
take.
9 points. Amazing. Yeah, you fucking disapparate our boy Chad, who was just all up in this creature. It had him slowly like enveloping around him, and all of a sudden turns into an arc of lightning that shoots across, kind of illuminating everything. Everything kind of gets brighter with this, and Chad, you kind of reappear through some kind of teleportation as this thing. You don't hear anything. You all kind of hear it in your head, this like within your minds, not actually physically hearing it.
I'm gonna take. I had 5 feet left, so I'm just gonna take another step back after kind of getting a good look at that guy now.
Yeah. Very understandable for sure.
All right.
It is Glomin's turn. He's going to back up 15 feet. He's going to throw down his dance mat, and he's going to burn his action to use his dance mat to give 2 people inspiration. He's going to give Ed's going to get inspiration, and Chad is going to get inspiration.
Excellent choices.
It's been a while. It's been a while since we played D&D. How does inspiration work again?
You add a 1d6 to your
attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
throws. Yeah.
So that stacks with bless.
Yes.
Yep.
Does bless affect attacks, or is it just ability checks?
Yeah, it affects attacks.
It's attacks as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you don't have to use your bardic inspiration is the difference.
So I get 2 wild dice at some point.
you always get
you get
one.
bless
one.
until I lose concentration, and then the inspiration you can choose when you want to.
Sick. Ed, you are up next.
Could you describe the thing that we are fighting?
Yes. You guys really only saw these tentacles kind of whip up out of the ground. One of them grabbed Chad, and that's kind of what drew your attention. Like this dark tentacle grabbed him and slammed him onto the ground. But otherwise, it's fairly low to the ground, kind of all encompassing and moving around. This just amorphous is on the ground.
Okay, it's a depression ooze.
I homebrewed it. You know what? Fuck it. I called it a cosmic horror. It's a cosmic horror.
Sick.
Okay, well, I will shoot the cosmic horror with my gun.
Do it. Fucking just do it.
All right, that's a 17 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Oh.
Did you roll your bless as well?
I did not, but 17
Yeah.
hits anyway.
You already hit.
And that's 15 piercing damage.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Man, math's great, you guys. Sick. Yeah. You see a splatter as you haul out your rifle and take a shot.
God damn it. Okay, that's my turn.
Chad, you are up. You just got fucking teleported via lightning, and you kind of appeared. I'm gonna say you're still prone.
Damn.
I don't think static tactic changes your orientation for.
No, it literally just picks him up.
Yeah, so you're still like you kind of like slide into the dirt a bit.
All right. Damn. So first thing, Chad is going to stand up.
Yeah.
I guess that's half my movement then. Hey.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to move myself on the board here. Going to move up to behind these rocks.
Yep.
And pull out my beer darts and throw a dart at him.
Beer darts.
Yeah.
God damn it. Yeah, go ahead.
That's my monk weapon. And it's not a whole lot of damage,
for sure.
but it is 5 damage to him.
5 damage. Yeah, you like all of those late nights of practice. You throw a dart and it for sure sinks into this creature that had previously grappled you, but you managed to get free.
Okay, so for my bonus action, you're just going to hear Chad chanting in Latin, Exorcismus T omnis immundus spiritus mundus satanica protestus, just trying to banish this demon that's appeared before us. And because he took 1 semester of Latin in college, he's pretty fluent, so.
Just answered with a brah.
Brah. Come on, brah. Go away, brah.
We need,
But in Latin.
we need to get
Yeah,
Chad a toga. We need to get him a toga. Amazing. So you
And that's
threw
my
a dart. You recited some Latin and ended your turn. Beautiful. Next up is our homie, the horror. Most of you are actually looking at. All of you are looking at it. I would probably say. You guys watch as it kind of just like sinks into gets reabsorbed into the ground almost. It sinks into the cracks of the dirt and the pavement and everything like that. And then pops back up right here, right next to Ed and Anne, as you guys see this almost like a pillar of darkness kind of shoot up. It's going to use a multi attack to try to get all y'all. First attack is going to be against Ed. Fuck my life. That's not going to hit. Second attack is versus Anne. That's a 15 to hit. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits. However, as soon as it hits me, I'm going to do Wrath of the Storm.
Oh, sick. Let me roll
Yep.
damage first, and then I'll do that. Oh, that was a good roll. That was a really good roll. Fuck. I'm so sorry. That is 4 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And 10 points of psychic damage.
Jeez.
I rolled almost max damage.
Cheesy Pete.
Brutal. Whatever happened, guys, I'm rolling really good. Except that, well, never mind. I missed Ed. Whatever.
If it's any consolation, guys, I might kill you, but I'm doing it.
But I feel good about it.
All right, roll your dex, monster.
Oh, Jesus, I forgot. Yep. Nope. Fail.
Sick. That is 8 damage. Lightning.
8 damage. Amazing. As you react to this hit, much like the lantern construct, but this time you hear, your reaction with discharging this lightning, you hear again, all of you kind of in your heads is like, and you watch as it sinks back into the ground in front of you and just in reaction, or not in reaction, but as a result of that attack. And you guys kind of sit there for a second. Thread has disappeared, but is it really over? Thank you all so much for listening to the No Fame podcast, Null. Sure. The best way you can support the show is just by telling your friends. Tell everyone. Scream it from the rooftops. It's 2021. Nobody cares anymore. The second best way to support us, if you can, is to check us out on Patreon. That's patreon.com/nofamepod. We offer a variety of rewards for our different tiers of subscription, so be sure to check it out. All links to our content can be found at nofame.ca. Thanks again for listening, and we will catch you later on.